Welcome to Las Vegas, Nevada, Allegiant Stadium, home of the Oakland Raiders, but today, home to the start of another exciting college football season as we are ready to crank it up here in Vegas in the Las Vegas Kickoff Classic. Hello and welcome everyone to a game that we've been eagerly awaiting. As we'll see, the Stallions taking on the 18th ranked team in the land, the Northwestern Wildcats. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. Kick it away and get this season started. On the run from inside his own 5. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. The Wildcats offense will start this game off. And Jesse, in this age of transfers, quarterbacks are the hottest commodities. We've seen this guy, but now different uniform, different surroundings. It's his job to get everybody going in the same direction.
Well, he just has to take command of this offense early. And listen, we've seen in recent years transfer quarterbacks have success right away. Think about Will Howard winning a national championship at Ohio State, Dylan Gabriel over at Oregon, Cam Ward at Miami. This guy has a really good grasp of the offense, picked it up in the offseason. I know they're really excited to see what he can do on the field today.
And these transfer quarterbacks are so wanted because they already have the experience. You know exactly what they can do. You're not guessing. So his experience translates, and they're counting on it. They love him. That's why they went and got him, and that's why he's starting right now.
Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Fires to the wideout. And it's gone.
I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. The Wildcats can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. And he fires over the middle. It's incomplete. All right, guys, let's talk about Northwestern. You start the season, top 25. Clearly, expectations are flying your way, but with that might come some roadblocks.
Well, I think you got to take every week and every opponent one at a time. The number beside your name doesn't matter right now. The number matters late in the season. So you want to start the season fast. You want to be gelling on offense and on defense. I think that's the challenge early.
Absolutely. Figuring out who you are. Obviously.
Lets it fly deep downfield. Touchdown, Wildcats! They went for it all, and it paid off with the score. They strike first, and that opening drive of the season could not have gone better.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game day.
And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
7 Sharps, 0.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Stallions offense has its first opportunity of the day. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality. Like, all power, all those things are really, really good, but you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead, and it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well together.
Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. It's complete to the right. Oh, he's got some space. Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42. And now this offense is clicking. The Stallions have it with a 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Throws to the tight end. Makes the grab. Inside the 35. Knocked out of bounds. This offense with a big play, and they'll mark it at the 33. And the Stallions have their offense in high gear. Quarterback on the keeper. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. Now on 2nd and short after that pickup. Back to pass. Under fire. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play. The Stallions are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. He'll go to the sneak. And he needed 1 yard, and he didn't get it. The defense won the battle up front. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. He'll try to put 1 down the boulevard from 42 yards out. It's good. That'll bring him to within 4.
Well, you're always going to wonder what woulda, coulda, shoulda happened on 4th and inches had they gone for it. But with this kicker, I like taking 3 points and putting it on the board.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Just an outstanding return there and really sets up his offense nicely. They'll start this drive 60 yards in front of them from their own 40. Handoff to the lone back. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle.
2nd down coming up.
Man, nowhere to run on that play at all.
About all you can say is do better. But that's the problem. Are they able to do better?
And
breaks into the open. Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone. He's got 69 yards rushing already. You want to talk about establishing the running game. They're doing that in the season opener. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. It's complete on the right side. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Northwestern!
It hasn't taken very long this season to just see how scary this offense is. They wanted to be aggressive coming out to start this season, and you've seen that with the play calling on this drive. It does not take these guys with their speed very long to score. Watch out. This unit has a chance to be special.
Kickoff unit all lined up, and we're ready to put toe to leather. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Offense making its way onto the field to start the drive. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. It's always great to get points on a drive, but it would behoove them to try to get a touchdown this time around, Palmer.
They may have to get out of their comfort zone here too, David, a little bit, and just start being more aggressive and take some chances, but that's what's going to happen for them to win this game.
Yeah, and when you're losing, obviously everything gets heightened. Everything becomes more critical. This drive is crucial because you've got to cut into this deficit and put some points on the board.
Stopped at the 43 after the 15-yard pickup. Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. Use the play fake, now to throw. He's going to take off. Quarterback gets the first down.
That time the defense was in man coverage. There was nobody watching the quarterback, so when he took off to scramble, nobody home to make a tackle right away, and he shows you the athleticism, he shows you the speed, and also shows you great decision-making that time, deciding to...
There he goes. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. And the Stallions look to do some damage in the red zone. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Now the play fake. And he will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
Well, you can see why this team thinks this kid has a real bright future. It's amazing. He's only a true freshman. He's not built like one, though, and you saw it on that last play. Trust me, that is the first of many sacks in this kid's collegiate career.
They stop him short of the sticks, and it'll be 4th down. And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. Field goal is good. That'll make it a 1-possession game. The lead is 8. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Hey, fellas, here's a final update on a clash between top 15 teams. Miami was able to finish off a close one in South Florida today. They did just enough both offensively and defensively to come away with the dub. Hey, survive and advance. No cupcakes this week, fellas. This top 15 battle was much anticipated, and at least one side can say it's a game they'll savor for some time.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on 2nd down. Back to throw. It's Baker. Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds. Let's take a step back for a moment and think about Northwestern. Everybody uses the portal to varying degrees. Sometimes you just fill the exact right hole that you want. And this team, as they start this season, not a ton of new faces here, Jesse.
They didn't, but
Turning it on! Solid work and execution there. They'll have a 1st down as they mark it at the 40. The Wildcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. The give to the tailback. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line.
Nice job by the defense. A lot of times offenses want time to mesh that RPO and read it. Now, the defense got in there so fast, they didn't give him an option. Got the nice tackle for a loss, putting the offense in a worse situation.
it's so important that this offense is able to stay on schedule, and what that means is keeping 3rd downs manageable. That last completion to the tight end accomplished just that. Really nice play call.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Northwestern will have to punt it away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. On his way back from the 20. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. This drive will start at their own 27-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. Gets it to him on the screen. Out across the 30, steps out of bounds at the 31-yard line as they try to put something together.
Yeah, and you're going to see this offense find different ways to get this running back involved. It's not just going to be on handoffs, and they're certainly going to line him up in different places and even throw him the football. But the screen game's a big part of it, too. They're trying to get him going there.
Now on second down. Looking to fire. Catch in the middle, it's Manning. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. They'll throw on third and short. And the defense, they've got him at the 27. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. Punt is in the air on fourth down. He gets a block. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line.
And your Northwestern Wildcats will take over first and 10.
Looking downfield, it's Baker. Got him downfield. They get him on the ground late in the half. They have the first down at the 41. And the Wildcats want to crank the tempo. Wants to adjust the pattern. Looking to throw on first down. Quick completion on the out. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. And the Wildcats with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's coming. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Down to the 12-yard line. It's first down.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the...
Touchdown, Wildcats. A great catch and run for 6.
But how big is that for this offense? Put a nice drive together, get the touchdown, add to this lead already. Everything right now, Palmer, going their way.
Yeah, that was as good a two-minute type situation as you could have offensively. And David, they've got so many weapons on this offense. They practice these situations all the time, and they put it to work here at the end of the first half.
And the extra point puts them on top 21-6. So here comes the kickoff after the touchdown, and the last thing you need right before the half is to give up a big return.
6.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Single back formation, and they give it to it. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
That looks like a really easy thing to do. Oh, the ball's just on the ground. Jump on it. That's an odd-shaped ball that bounces all kind of crazy. Great job on the defense covering that thing up.
Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. To the air. It's Baker. Fires to the middle. Hauls it in. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays.
Timeout, Northwestern.
Now down to the 12-yard line. It's first down. Looking to throw on first down. Unleashes to the end zone. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. He goes out of bounds, but he creates the turnover and a great opportunity for his offense. They'll come out and take a knee, and that should send us to halftime. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors, our halftime update. Northwestern will kick it off as we start the third quarter.
Sharks, 6.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And the offense takes the field, eager to go back to work. Down 2 possessions to start this third quarter. They'd love to build some early momentum.
You ain't lying, because you only got so many possessions here in the second half, so now you're down. I got to maximize every single one. put your best plays together, start this drive off on a good note.
Yeah, it starts right here. Obviously, you can't get it all back on this drive, but you can create that momentum. You can create something special and some energy, but it's going to start with this offense here executing at a high level.
He'll pull it on the read. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Working well behind the sticks on second down. The give to the running back from the shotgun. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain.
And a lot of times you want those big plays. You want those splash plays. But sometimes you're going to take some losses. You're not going to run the football overly well. But if you continue to run it, you can at least...
He lobs one high down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Stallions will call on their punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Looks it all the way in and now turns his attention upfield. Well, they finally stopped him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. So the first play of the drive starting here from the 45. They'll go to the ground. Oh, he's got some space. And gang tackling on this dude is a good idea. They needed it, but he still got the first down. Now on first down from the 43-yard line. Looking for a gap. It's Samuel. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Got a man. It's Ortiz. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. The Wildcats come to the line trying to find a way to convert on third and very short. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Looking to throw, it's Baker. Quarterback now breaking the field. He'll be forced out of bounds at the 28.
This defense is not going to be patient with this quarterback. They know that they have to affect him, and they have to dictate to him. So that time, they send the blitz. They're not even giving him an opportunity to sit back there and peruse the field. They flush him out. They're able to rally to him, get him down to the ground. I like the aggressive nature of the defense here.
The Wildcats come to the line on third and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Shotgun snap on third down. Got it in the middle, it's Covey. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Northwestern. And the beatdown has ensued.
And the second half looking a lot like the first half, and this lead continues to build. How about the rhythm of this offense? They are showing you a little bit of everything. What they worked on in the offseason has been right on point. Game one going exactly how they scripted it.
Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead and they're trying to hold on to it. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Soft spot in the middle. Gets away from one, finds room. And the tackle is made, but not before. That completion gets them 30+.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Wide receiver comes in motion. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Firing to the right, complete. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. Sometimes it's not about a fancy play design. It's about just getting him the ball and letting him play.
Especially nowadays with running backs being so good out of the backfield. You know they're going to catch it, and there's so many ways to use them. But exactly, get it to him, let him break tackles, let him make plays. Easy decision.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. They'll give it to him again. And brought down. Looks as if that's how we'll end the third. Big catches, big plays, tons of yards through 3 quarters for these two guys. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. Some misdirection with the counter. Breaks into the open. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal.
And I think that's what you want to see from this offense down the stretch. Like, can you physically dominate the game? You've got the lead. Now run the football, eat clock, continue to feed your dude.
Oh, they're after him. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Looking for a pass to the end zone to the right. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown Stallions. Here comes the 2-point try.
And the running back was not going to be denied on that play. He had a hole. He saw
nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Oh, the offense lucky to fall on that loose football. Now to make sure this kickoff team covers it well to not give back that last score. He'll bring it back from inside his 5.
Returner brings it out to 22. And your Northwestern Wildcats will take over.
Wildcats have it back. The Northwestern offense headed out. First play of the drive comes from the 22. How about the way they attacked the last time they had the ball, mixing run and pass and winding up in the end zone, Jesse?
That's why recruiting is so important. They've got weapons at every skill position on the field. Any of these guys is dangerous if they touch the football. Let's see what they do on this drive, David.
And so, Palmer, I got to take away something. I can't let them have everything and have success. I got to be aggressive against the run or play for the pass. I can't give them everything.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. It'll be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
Boy, the defense really needed to get off the field there, and they just couldn't do it, and it's a fresh set of downs.
Man, that hurts. When you're trailing late in the ball game, you need those stops, and you get them to 3rd down. You get them to those critical points. Now they get the 1st down. You don't have many left. You better get aggressive.
And the Wildcats in a good spot here with 2nd and short. They'll run play action. Lost one deep down the right side. Makes a grab on the shot. Touchdown, Wildcats! And the pummeling has started.
There's no mercy rule in college football, man. They've got a huge lead here in the 4th quarter. They are still chucking it, and they are still scoring.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, every game in the SEC so vital to a team's season, and this one is no different. Auburn escaped with the victory, and I say escaped. Look, in college football, teams will take any win, but I think those Tigers fans there today could have done without this one being so close.
Wants to throw on first down. Oh, middle, look out!
Always interesting to see good SEC teams collide, and today was no different. The agony and ecstasy of college football, fellas.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. Snagged out of the air. They'll mark him down at the 40 after ripping off 10. And the Stallions want to pick up the tempo.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Now here on second down, see if they keep tossing it around. Wants to go up top. Back open in the middle. Bulldozes his way through. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. The Stallions are marching down the field.
And that's why if you're the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from it, but some people try to throw the ball deep and continue to make plays. They throw it short. The clock's running out.
Quarterback can't pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41. Now third and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires toward the end zone. And it's a touchdown. It is also a play in which there is a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on, the defense declined, and the touchdown stands.
Let's go! Let's go!
They want to throw it. Pocket breaking down. That football must be riveted to your rib cage. How can you let it go? At least they fell on it. The deficit is huge. This one is all but over, but they'll keep trying and line up for the onside kick.
Let's go! Right! Single, single!
They want that clock to run. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
Making side adjustments here. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, this running back has had a pretty good day so far in this game, and I think the key right now is for the defense to find a way to slow him down. He had a good run 2 plays ago. The defense gets the TFL on this one. I think you got to change up your fronts defensively and try to give this offensive line different alignment looks to see if they can confuse him.
Off the play fake. Quarterback strolling away from heat. On the move, he fires. He's got an open man. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it up to 14.
Man, it's go time for this defense now. Down by a couple scores, and they're still making big plays. You got to find a way to get a stop, create a turnover, switch the momentum to your side quickly.
Runs through the tackle. He now has 91 yards rushing, and this offense wanted to establish the ground game, and man, have they started the season right in that regard. They'll go right back to it. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4.
Well, they needed 2 yards for that first down. The running back doing just enough to make sure he keeps this drive alive.
Here we go!
And while this game is all but decided, the offense's job is to score. So they might try to score again. Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Northwestern! And the punishment has been extended. That one might have put the finishing touches on this game.
This one is over. Game, set, match. The defense had a chance to maybe kind of keep their team in it, but the offense said, take it to the locker room.
Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. Returner will field it and try to get some field position. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Motion from the wide receiver. Off play action on first down. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
And that play is a microcosm of what this game has been. They have not been able to protect their quarterback all game long, early or late, up front. Moving forward, this offense has got to do a better job, or else they're going to be in a lot of trouble. You cannot give up as many sacks as they have in this game and expect to win.
From the gun, running back gets the give. Looks as if he'll get it up to about the 14-yard line. Timeout called by the offense. Clock stopped with 21 seconds left. And the Stallions are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. From the gun, wants to pass. Quickly out to the tight end. He makes it up to the 20-yard line before going out of bounds. The Stallions will send out the punt unit. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Just needs a crack to get a return. There he goes. Open it up. They won't get him. It's a touchdown.
Number 12 with the return.
And they just keep piling on the points. We've seen in big moments in and they have been able to step up and deliver, particularly on offense. Very impressive performance.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
49, Sharks 18.
From inside the 10, here he comes. He stopped the return right there, and that will do it. This one is in the book. We waited so long to start the season, and just the way you want to start, getting that first victory.
And the first games are so much fun. You've been practicing against each other over and over all through camp. Now you get to come out, start the season off 1-0, Jesse. Great start.
It was a great start for the winning team. Now, for the losing team, obviously not the way you want to get into this season. There were some mistakes with execution, and guys are going to have to do a better job individually. But that's why you play the games. You get to now go back to the drawing board, get back on the practice field, try and iron out these wrinkles. It's a long season ahead. A lot to play for.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.